lot of my buddies who was in the game back in the day, they spent a lot of their younger years trying to become the next whoever, Nino Brown, whoever was the big time flinger in the day. They want to be the next one, and that's not a career goal. I was telling somebody the same story just the other day that I knew a white boy. I worked for Caltrans. I knew this white boy, and him and his buddies they all rented a house out in Orange County, 4-bedroom house, pool, and everybody paid like, I don't know, $300 a month. That was a lot of money back in the 70s. $1,200 a month, that's a lot of money. But one of the white boys, his daddy, had a plane, little Cessna, and the white boy learned to fly the plane. And all the roommates, except for one, hopped in the plane, stole daddy's plane, flew to Mexico, bought a gang of weed, came back and opened up a surf shop. That's all they wanted to do, open a surf shop. And they said it was the plan. It was a hit and miss. It was an end to a means. Well, unfortunately, because of various reasons, a lot of brothers think that these potential ends to a means are a career move, or they get comfortable. So now you want to do this every day, all day. You're trying to be the next big thing, and it ain't gonna happen like that. So now you have to you have to go to jail and come out and become a square. You could have bypassed the whole jail thing. I ain't gonna tell the man how to make his money. I ain't watching your pockets. But if you do what you got to do, get out and get on. But for a woman to tell some man,
GED, could have did that out here.
Right. Marlon Cozy, I see you, baby. Thank you, Doc. I see you.
Shout out Marlon. Thank you, brother. Love you, man. Thank you.
For a woman to tell a brother, unless you out here risking your life, or if you got a square ass job, you can't. I ain't messing with you. I wonder what she's bringing to the table. I wonder what kind of money she's making. Women have a tendency to put a lot of demands on men that I don't see them putting on themselves. Okay, baby, if you're making 75 and I'm making 75, that's 150. If you're making 100 and I'm making 100, that's 200,000. That's upper middle class. But if I'm the only one making 125, and then you want half of that when you get pissed off, we both broke. In most cases, my boy he gave him a name, called them predatory females. Oh my God. Predatory females. Think about that. Don't that sound like that's almost on the same level as toxic masculinity? Predatory females who just lay in wait for a brother to get successful enough so she can take half of what he got. Based on what? Sex? Oh man, that's the worst deal in the world. Vagina is standard equipment with everybody. They are not just limited to certain people. They're standard equipment. What else come with this? What other features do you have, my dear? It's like buying a Bentley without
lying, man. You ain't lying.
Without air conditioning. Okay. You got a Bentley with no air conditioning. You look good, but it's hot as hell over there. Come on, man. Let's keep it 100.
A Bentley with no air conditioning. Hey, I wanted to talk with you about this last week, Lonzo. We kind of dipped our toe in it before we talked with Laxi from RBL Posse, but what do you think of Kendrick Lamar taking the #1 spot? More importantly, him being from Compton.
Oh man, that's a fantastic move. Compton back on the set. I'm waiting to see what Dre and Snoop come up with. Heard Cube's album is doing pretty well. It's just a good move to see Compton be represented, man. Ain't nobody been. Nothing has really been impressive in quite some time, dude. There's nothing been really impressive. There's just everybody was like, damn, you ain't heard that in a while. Kendrick has been doing that since he dropped that first cut. He's been consistently doing that. And for him to come out now, going back to the internet, whether it is a great album or a whack album, the internet don't care. All they want you to do is like it, is to check it out. Every time you get a view, it's a positive stream. There are no negative streams. There's no such thing as a if 10 people don't like it and 20 people watch it, you only get credit for 10. No, you get credit for the whole 20. So when he drops something like that, people want to see the impact, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. I heard he had 40 billion, with the 40 billion screens, or 4 billion screens, something like that. A lot of whatever it is, a lot of damn money.
I'm like that. Hell yeah. Yeah, and what I like about it is he broke the stereotype of rappers from Compton. I mean, Eazy E, Quick, Dre, BG Knockout, I can go down the list. They all, they had a different style, more of the gangster type. And he came in and just completely changed the sound of Compton. What do you think of that aspect?
He's almost like Compton's version of Tupac. He references the gang mentality, but he doesn't embrace it. He references. He doesn't talk about it in a bad way or a positive way. He talks about certain things. He let people know that where he's from, but it's not a I don't see a glorification spotlight on it like that, and that makes it work. That's why he can have reds and blues at the same table. He can do that. He can do that because he's not trying to be on either side. Everybody know where he came from, but he's not dissing nobody. He's not dissing no sides one way or another. I'm here. Plus, he'll come back to the hood and do shit from time to time. I don't think nobody else been to the hood since Straight Outta Compton. He's the first superstar been to Compton.
Damn, that's a long run.
Man, come on, man. 2015. That's almost 10 years? Almost 10 years.
Damn, dude. I can't believe it's already been that. I remember the hype around Straight Outta Compton, just being once again a fan of N.W.A. And that was the last time, you're right, where everyone was excited about what was coming out of Compton. When that let's go back to that movie. We haven't talked about that for a minute. What did you think, or how were you feeling at the beginning when the buzz even came about that, oh shoot, they're doing this N.W.A. movie?
I witnessed some of the most genius marketing plans I've ever seen in my life. At Rosecrans Park on Vermont, right near Redondo Beach Boulevard, they were holding auditions for members of N.W.A. And what was I doing? I was doing something. I was doing either my podcast. Was I doing the podcast? I was doing some videotaping. And me and my partner went to the audition. And we got there, and this one, I mean, people were in such delusion.